Up, everyone? Mikey Boy back at it, doing that wrestling thing. Um, Welcome to version 6.0. I am very content with these sliders. I did do some tweaking over the past 4 days. I've been literally on this game nonstop. When I'm not at work or with the kids, I'm on WWE 2K, fine tuning the best set of AI versus AI sliders I could possibly get. And I hope that you guys are whether you like them, you're using them. That's great. If not, I totally get it. I understand. We all have our own preference. To the feedback I've gotten, I want to thank you, everybody. I've been taking notes and tweaking things here and there on what feedback I have been getting. So with that said, let's dive right into it. Difficulty is on hard. Keeping that on hard. All this is the same from my previous uh, version 5.0, so you could always resort back to that video. I'll tag it on the bottom of this video in the description if you need it. Presentation once again is the same and mostly all reference anyhow. That's my current run through. Then on balancing. All right, so here is the bread and butter, as what I like to say. Um, Lots of tweaking here, minor tweaking, I should say, nothing drastic, but we have the AI standing strike reversal rate at 40, which was lowered. Standing grapple reversal rate 35, which was lowered. Everything I'm mentioning, it has been lowered. Nothing has been increased. We'll leave it at that. Ground strike reversal rate 40. Ground grapple reversal rate 35. Finish reversal rate 100. That will never change for me. I literally have the best matches keeping that at 100. No, finishes do not always get reversed. You still get, sometimes you don't get one finisher per match get reversed. Sometimes you get one, sometimes two, but it doesn't surpass two out of 100 out of 100. It just makes for a more realistic match because we see finishers all the time get reversed on live TV. We see it, so I'm trying to reciprocate what we see on TV here. AI foreign object attack reversal rate 30 out of 100. AI grab breaker rate 50 out of 100. Combo breaker rate 40 out of 100. Combo rate 25 out of 100. Submission 50 out of 100. Dive rate and springboard rate both at 10. Your grapple rate 50 out of 100. Now this has been a major change here. So I had grapple rate 55 and strike rate 45 in my version 5.0. I completely altered these two. I lowered grapple to 50 and I lowered strike rate by 20 points to 25. There is less striking per match. Heavy strikers still strike a lot, but the non-strikers or ones that don't strike a lot, they do some striking here and there, but it's more of a grapple type game for them. So it brings out the realism more within the match and the match flow with that counterpart. Okay, you got limb targeting rate 50, running attack rate 40. I also lowered the blocking and dodge rate by 5. I dropped that down to 35 each. I want to see less blocking and dodging. We don't really see that much. It's not MMA. We don't see that much in the WWE. Okay, keep it at 35 effect. That's a happy medium. It's a good middle ground. You still see some block and some dodging and whatnot, but not a crazy amount. And from the hours and hours I put on these current sliders, after I kind of tweaked it a bit, from getting the feedback I've gotten, I feel like this is kind of a really solid point to keep those. Trading blows, 85 out of 100. Run-ins, 2 out of 10. That's a preference. Referee downtime, 100 out of 100. All of this doesn't really matter much because it's AI versus AI, but I'll run down what I have here anyway. These 4. Okay, then you got your stamina cost, 95 out of 100. You want these moves, you want these wrestlers to get tired from climbing the top turnbuckle, from pulling off big moves, big suplexes, and etc. And then the stamina recovery rate is 5. Don't worry, they will still recover. They're not going to have no stamina. So this just will not recover at a fast rate. In this game, they recover too fast. It's a little unrealistic. Rollout frequencies, you have 100 because they roll out enough anyway. You got your rollout duration at 50. Okay, you want them to stay outside the ring for a good amount of time, but not an extended amount of time, I feel. You know, when they roll out of the ring themselves, all right, they'll stay out for, 10, 15 seconds, maybe a little less, but that's it. You know, you don't want them out there for much longer. On the ground, that is. Your stun gain is 40, keeping that the same. Your duration is 60. I like these two at this at this rating here. I feel like it works. I haven't changed it in a bunch of my versions in the past. I think the last version I actually altered this was version 3.0, I believe, and I'm sticking to it. I like it, and I feel like it just holds a nice match flow when it comes to the stun. Your vitality regen cooldown, vitality regen rate, both 50 out of 100. Not tweaking, not touching this. Once again, it just works. Your post kick out damage recovery, AI. Player doesn't matter. Once again, AI versus AI. If you do play player versus AI, then you may want to think of tweaking it for the player. Post kick out, it's 50 out of 100. Um, your AI damage scaling has been tweaked. This is one I did up. This is one I did up 25 out of 100 an hour. Um, from 10 to I had 10 out of 100 last time. So now this is 25 out of 100. Uh, just creates more of a I guess just the impact. You get more damage per match. Doesn't sometimes your matches last it shortens matches by maybe a minute or two. Nothing crazy. Drag escape, carry escape, 25 out of 100. Okay, those are the balancing attributes and where I have all my sliders. Okay. Now for my advanced, your influences. Okay, your recent finisher influence, 45 out of 100. Previous finisher influence, 50 out of 100. Previous finisher influence, 3 plus, 60 out of 100. Okay, so like the way I have it set up, you still may get a kick out after the first finisher. The second finisher is going to be a lot more difficult, and the third finisher, you're not kicking out. Then you have the recent signature, 25. Previous signature influence, 30. And then previous signature influence 3 plus, 40. I don't like to see matches end on signatures. At times it's fine depending on the situation, but with these ratings here, you don't see many matches end with signatures. And like I said, it totally depends on the situation though. Sometimes they do. If they've been fighting for 10, 15 minutes, then you may have a signature finish, but not right away at least. Okay, so those are my version 6.0 sliders. I'm going to be posting matches below in the description for you all to view the matches to see if you like these sliders or not. These matches are going to last anywhere between keeping the time the same, 7 to 12 minutes, a lot of back and forth action. The matches must be on slow. Okay, you can play these sliders on normal. Matches are just going to be cut in half about, and you won't get much of a back and forth battle. But they could be played on normal if you want a quicker match. Um, but yeah, give them a shot. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Feel free to like. I do appreciate all the feedback I'm getting from my sliders. The subs. I really want to thank you guys. I'm trying my best to get the best AI versus AI sliders out there for you. Um, I'm going to keep trying to. I'm still going to keep trying. I'm very happy with this version. I'm going to stick with this version for a good while at this point. Um, I don't really see myself tweaking much going forward, at least in this current state. If I do feel like things need tweaking, of course, I'm going to work on it. But as of right now, version 6.0 will be my final slider set for at least a little while. So thank you for watching, and hope you guys have a great night, and keep it flowing.